Hello, welcome back to my channel. And it's time for my March book haul. And let me just say, when I was pulling these books off my shelves, I did not realize how many books I had bought. Let's just say damage was done. A lot of damage was done. Yeah, I have no excuse for this. I will say though, a lot of this was bought during Waterstone's Double Stamps weekend, which I know is not really an excuse because I didn't have to buy any books during that weekend, but I did. I can't say that I've read, I don't think I've made a dent in the books that I bought versus read, but you know, it is what it is. I'm a book buying addict. I'm a book reading addict. I'm a book buying addict. I'm unashamed. We're going to dive into all the books I bought within the month of March. Don't judge me, please, because, you know, we all have a book buy problem. During the Double Stamps weekend, I bought The Dark Night of the Souls by Soheila El-Hater. I'm so glad I bought this book. Was it a 5-star? No, but the mythology in this, the world that she built, the threads that she weaved, the characters that just really came to life, and I just felt like I felt like I was in an alternate dimension. I felt like I opened this book and was just sucked in right into the middle of this world and was right there along with the characters. I felt like I'd been sucked in. The world was so vivid and detailed, and I just loved how all these mythologies lived within the same world and all had their space and yet worked together so well. It wasn't like it just, the story that she built and the world that she created worked together well. Do I think that this is the best written book? No, I do have my issues with it, and I do have things that I wish would have been done better, but there is a 5-star potential in this. If things would, like, if this certain things were rewritten, I think this would be a 5-star, because this was amazing, for especially for a debut novel. I think this was so imaginative, and I'm obsessed with it. I cannot wait for the second book. I do think the second book is going to be even better than the first book, and I'm so excited for it. Next, I bought Scorched by Reese Sheldon, and this has been on my wish list TBR for quite a while now, and when it was Double Stamps weekend, I thought I'm going to make the most of it, and I'm going to buy this because it is expensive for a paperback. It's like £20 for a paperback, which is expensive, but I have been following Reese Sheldon on her Chiron, on her journey of writing this book and then its release, and just all the little snippets of this book and the character art. I'm just so excited to pick up this book, and I have it in my hand. I can't wait to dive in. I think this is going to be really, really good. It's not in my April TBR. I have so many books I need to read, but I do think I'll add this to the May TBR because I don't think I could wait any longer for it. Like, look at this cover. I think it's stunning. On the back it says, "Those who try to kill a huntress shall be cursed for life. Those who kill a Desai will be cursed for life. Those who try to kill a Desai huntress better run and hide." I'm really excited. Oh, it was $21.99. Very, very expensive for a paperback. Next is Fury Bound by Samuel Sorensen. I got gifted the arc of this book by the publisher. I literally finished it like 2 days ago. I'm not okay. But this book is just stunning, and to have it to have read it like a month prior to release is insane to me. I think 13-year-old me would be absolutely sobbing at the fact that I was reading a book in a series that I consider god tier 5-star. It's insane that I'm at this point where I get gifted arcs of books I'm really excited of. But yeah, this cover is stunning. This book is intense. I do have a reading vlog of me reading this coming out very, very soon. I'm just finishing 2 more books in this reading vlog and then it will be out. So probably by Sunday, if I get the editing done quick enough, then I should have it out. But yeah, absolutely sobbed my heart out. Was not okay while reading this. I then bought Rejected and Reclaimed by Jamie Eve. These are the deluxe paperbacks. I bought this on a whim, to be quite honest. I was feeling in the middle of a reading slump toward the end of March, and I really needed a book that I could just dig my teeth into, read mindlessly, and have so much fun with, and have a bit of smut. These were the books for me. I did read all 3 books, but the deluxe 3rd book isn't coming out for another couple of weeks, so I did read it on my phone. This was a crazy time. I loved this. I remember reading werewolf romances on Wattpad as a teenager, because as a teenager I didn't have a lot of money to buy books, so I did a lot of reading on Wattpad and on my phone, and I think that's why I don't love reading on my phone so much anymore. But I would consume like 3 books a day on Wattpad, and reading these books like this just takes me back to that time and how much fun and how good it was. And yeah, this wasn't a 5-star. I did rate this like a 3-star. I did rate this 3 stars, I think, overall for the entire series. It wasn't like the best written thing, but in terms of vibes and enjoyment and world building and the relationships and the romance, definitely had 5-star vibes. But I had so much fun. I think I finished all 3 books within 2 days. I was up till like 4 a.m. reading this because I was just having so much fun and I didn't want to do anything else. I think it's so fun to read like books like this and just rot in bed and just consume one after the other. Like, that is just my dream day. Don't know what it says about me, but it is my dream day. When Gods Fall by S.E. Bovere. This is book 1 in The Gifts of the Gods. This is another book I picked up during Double Stamps weekend. I literally went crazy on indie books because I'm running low on indie books, and I love discovering authors when they're indie published and then become traditionally published. May push back the release of their next books, but it's just like, I feel like when you read them and you love them and then they get picked up traditionally, it's like so well deserved. I love that. But again, another book that's been on my wish list TBR for like a year or so. I've been wanting this for so long. I think this is going to be so fun. I think you're following 2 sisters in this POV, which, if you've read Twisted Sisters, I think Zodiac Academy is a 2-sister POV. Neverkeep isn't. It's 2 separate POV, female POVs. But from the snippets I've seen with this, I'm so excited. This is a book I'm planning on reading within the month of April. I cannot wait to dive into this. Yeah, this author is so nice as well. She's always commenting and liking my videos and interacting with me. I'm just like, I just had to pick this up and read this because I love the snippets. It gives me such 5-star vibes, so I'm really looking forward to that. I then picked up Crown of Olympus by Kate Asher as well. This is another book that I bought. I think I saw a snippet of a page on the author's POV, or someone was talking about how much they like this book and the snippet, and from the snippet I was hooked and I was like, okay, I need to have this. It's Double Stamps weekend. This is the perfect time to buy this. I'm really looking forward to this. I have no idea what it's about. The snippet was literally just 2 characters' interactions and it was really funny. It says 13 powerful champions, 12 deadly trials, 1 golden crown, and a prophecy that could ruin them all. It's trials. Oh well, it says the Hades Trials book 1, so that makes sense. But I think this is a Greek mythology based book. I love Greek mythology. I love any book that's based on mythology, so this was an instant buy for me. Next was a pre-order, Inamorata by Ava Reid. I'm really looking for this. I love Ava Reid's writing. I think I've only had 1 book by her that I've read and DNF'd and I just couldn't get into it. But I don't think this is going to be the book. It's not a romantasy. I think this is a dark fantasy. People have been a little bit traumatized from reading this. I don't know what it says about me that I'm really excited to dive into it because of that. Give me the trauma, completely wreck my mind, that I want it all. I don't know what I'm in for this, but it's a gothic, dark fantasy book. It says, let me taste it, she thought. Let me cut myself on it. Love more dangerous than the sharpest blade, sweeter than the last fig on a branch. This is another book that I'm going to add to the May TBR because I'm really, really looking forward to read this. Every time I see someone talk about this, I'm like, I want to pick this up right now, but I'm overwhelmed by my TBR. This is going to be so good. I think I'm going to have a reading vlog dedicated to just reading this book because I think I'm going to be wrecked. This was my Fairy Loot book pick. This did not technically come in March. This came like on the 2nd of April or something mad like that. This is the latest I've ever received my Fairy Loot Romantasy book box in a long time. But I technically bought it in March, so I'm counting it as March book haul. But the Fairy Loot book pick for March was The Wicked Sea by Jordan Stephanie Gray. Now, I have read Bitten by Jordan Stephanie Gray. I was given an arc of that book. I didn't like it, like, at all. I didn't vibe with the FMC. She wasn't for me. I wasn't the reader for that book. But this sounds very, very interesting. It's new adult. It's romantasy. I think I might have a better time with this. I'm not expecting anything mind-blowing, but the art on this book may be the prettiest, well, no, this may be one of the prettiest books I own that feels like it belongs in a museum. It's a mermaid pirate, or is it mermaid angel romantasy? I'm not really sure, but the art in this is stunning. It says, a bargain sealed in blood, a desire sealed in hate. I am planning on reading this in April or maybe May. It depends on how long it takes me to get through these books right here. But I don't know. It's been a long time since I've read a mermaid romantasy. The last time I read anything close to that was In the Veins of the Drowning, but this is more siren than it is mermaids, which is different. So I'm really looking forward to reading a mermaid fantasy romance. No idea how this is gonna go, but the last book I bought during the Waterstones Double Stamps weekend is The Poisoned Daughter by Sheila Mattison. Sheila Mattison has been picked up traditionally for this book. This is a dark fantasy romance standalone, and I think now she's been picked up traditionally. You may still be able to find copies of this hardback, and if you do find it, I suggest buying it because this book is stunning. This is so pretty. When I found out it was a standalone being picked up traditionally, I was like, I'm going to immediately buy this because I don't have to like have mismatching books of the series. It's a standalone. It stands completely on its own. And I've heard absolutely raving reviews about this book. Everyone is talking about how amazing this is. And after reading Souls in Ruin, I need another one that's going to absolutely destroy me because why the hell not? So I'm really looking forward to this. I have no idea what I'm in for, but I just think this cover is so pretty. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm in for with this book, but I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping to get to it very, very soon. I'm really like into standalones at the moment. I want to read more standalones because the wait for books in a series is just destroying me very slowly, and I can't deal with it anymore. So I need more standalones in my life. Okay, now in the beginning of the month before Double Stamps weekend was announced, I did go to Waterstones and I did some damage. I bought 3 books, which to be fair isn't that bad, and they're all paperbacks, which is also not bad. But these are some books that were on my TBR for a little while that I've been really looking forward to getting, and they so happened to be in store. So I was like, I'm going to buy these immediately. First is Spellcaster by Jamie Eve. This is the same author of Rejected, but I did buy this first. This I think is a standalone, but now I'm not too sure because I think there's like, it's either a spin-off book or it's the second book in the series. I don't really know, but this is a dark academia book, I think. It says a magical... Oh, it's enemies to lovers. Welcome to Weatherstone College. Don't walk the halls late at night, don't disturb the ancient magic, and don't under any circumstances ever trust a spellcaster. I really enjoy her writing. It's not the best thing I've ever written, but it's just so easy to dive into and just escape reality. So I'm really looking forward to reading this one. Next, I bought Fireborn by Rosaria Munda. If you remember, this blew up on BookTok and Bookstagram again after Fourth Wing for people that were looking for something with for people that were looking for more dragon fantasy romances. This is YA. It's a completed trilogy that's been out for a very long time, but I couldn't find the trilogy when everyone was talking about it in the covers, and then because of that blow up, the publishers decided to republish the books with these new covers, and I was like, this is the perfect timing to buy it. So I got the first book. I don't know when I'm going to read this, to be quite honest. I'm not really in a YA place right now, but I feel like if I'm ever going on a trip, this is going to be like the perfect book to read, especially since it is a completed trilogy, which means I don't have to wait a year for the next book and I can just binge the entire series. Last but not least, I bought The Silversmith by LJ Klein. This is another book I've seen all over social media. Everyone has been talking about this for the longest time, and it's always something I've had in the back of my mind to buy. And then I saw one last copy in Waterstones because I've not seen it in Waterstones since everyone was talking about it and it was traditionally published. And then I did. And I was like, this is the perfect time to read this. This is a sign. I need to buy this. And then I did. And again, another book I don't know when I'm going to read. But I don't know if the next book in the series is out yet. Maybe I'll read it when the next book comes out and then I can read them together. But it just says, she was born to save this world, but falling in love will destroy it. Arya is powerless to resist the impossible attraction building between them. Will she follow her destiny or Risk Everything for a Love as Wild and Dangerous as the Power That's Awakening Inside Her. I've heard really, really good things about this, so I'm pretty excited about it. It's another one of those where my TBR is absolutely just burying me alive, and I have no idea when I'm going to read all these books, but I'm going to read them. So those are all the books I bought in March. A lot of damage was done. I don't even want to think about the amount of money I just spent, and April's not going any better, to be quite honest. We're doing what we can. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know if any of these books are on your radar, if you're planning on buying any of them, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!